Good afternoon from the Alton Towers Resort, where it feels like it's been quite a while. It feels like I haven't been here since all of the Nemesis hype, but a few weeks ago there was hype for something else, and it was only Mr. Tumble on that stage over there. They're like a big tent over here, and it was literally like a Mr. Tumble Justin House rave. That was all for the May half term, and yeah, it's all pretty much been cleared up now, but because of its success, they're bringing it back for summer. So if you're interested, you can see some of your CBeebies friends this summer at the Alton Towers Resort. It'd be very, very interesting to see what stars they get popular, but I'm guessing that all this will just kind of be left out. I guess they're letting the lawn dry a bit, and then yeah, they'll place all the boards back, put the tent back for another 6 weeks of CBeebies fun. Can you believe it? 10 years of CBeebies Land. It really, like, when you say 2014, it seems not so long ago, but when you say 10 years, it seems a decade ago, because it is a decade ago. That's had some nice new vinyls on. CBeebies Land did very much shape Alton Towers. They got their own land, and then of course, a few years after it opened, they got their own hotel. And yeah, I think it's very important for Alton Towers to have CBeebies Land because it does make the resort very popular on these off-peak days. Today's a Tuesday, and I know that CBeebies Land is probably quite busy today. Yeah, like I just looked on the app, and it's about 20 minutes for the little frog tower rides in CBeebies Land, which is one of the biggest queues on park. Everything's starting to get old. This is double CBeebies Land's age. This is 20 years old this year. 2004, when you used to get an Alton Towers for £18.
Alton Towers from just £18 and ride the new Spinball Whizzer.
It's 30 minutes for Spinball Whizzer, that's longer than I thought. Could do with some painting. I heard that Spinball Whizzer's been getting rough these past few seasons, which doesn't really surprise me. Just look at that train. I mean, is Manor rides really even about anymore? They just kind of peaked at spinning coasters and then just the best chocolates known to man. There's 100 calories in each of these. I'm having 300 calories in 2 minutes. Spinball Whizzer. It's not as rough as everyone makes it out, to be honest. I thought it was actually pretty smooth, pretty decent for a 20-year-old coaster. Anyway, as we were going round, I saw this little wall here. If you remember, it used to be like a painting, well not painting, it used to be like a little picture of Spinball Whizzer and what you're basically about to ride, just a train really. Yeah, it's all been stripped back and it's been painted black with scaffolding. Be interested to see what they put on there. Paint is peeling. Down in X sector then, and they've put all of these new food vans down here where Spin Jam, Enterprise, all of those rides used to be. Unfortunately it's closed today though. I'm not sure whether they're open or off peak or they just haven't opened yet because it's 12 o'clock. But and obviously this is very, very temporary, but hopefully next year they will be removed and a brand new flat ride to the area. Or maybe not next year, the year after. The Smile is currently closed, and because it's closed, Oblivion's built up a little bit of a queue, 20 minutes. But because I'm doing the Oblivion climb tonight, I've got a fast track, so may as well make use of it. Brand new bins. At first I thought they got brand new lights in here, but they've put purple covers over the white lights. It looks really cool. Well, sometimes you can get everything, TVs and sirens. So it's good to get back on the world's first B&M dive roller coaster, and even better, they didn't even scan the fast track, so I can run back round. All new boarding. And work is happening on the Alton Ville Mine tours for Scarefest already. We haven't even reached the summer season. Rumours are that it's going to be a second audio dart field experience. No, I'm only joking. No, seriously, that was just a joke. Really, please, Alton Towers, don't do that to us. Alton Towers allotment. So we're now at the Darkest Depths scare maze, and rumours is it's actually all been removed, which is looking like those rumours are true. Obviously, it's in the old parade storage building. But yeah, there's like shipping containers out here that used to all be here. And yeah, they've all gone. It's really hard to actually get any kind of view from here. But yeah, all of the shipping containers definitely have gone. I think it's a very good sign that we're going to get some new scare mazes this year. Yes. Come on, Alton Towers. And also, there's more construction down at Curse of the Alton Manor as well for that scare maze, potential scare maze. Definitely a scare maze. But yeah, the fact that most of the scare maze has been removed gets me very excited. No more Darkest Depths, potentially, or Darkest Depths Reborn. But yeah, look, the old parade building has been like all emptied out. Very interesting. No more Darkest Depths, definitely then. Darkest Depths was actually a really good scare maze. Like the theming was really good. The screens all around. It was very confined, but it was a really good scare maze. You've seen Nemesis. You've seen Oblivion. What you didn't see coming was Rita. Looks like Rita's having a bit of downtime, but the queue's only back there, so I think we'll join it. 13's on 60 though. Rita's not one that I usually do. Oh, that's busy in there. Yeah, it's not usually one that I do, but to be fair, dare I say, it's not actually that bad. It's definitely not rough, and it definitely doesn't have the most exciting layout, but for what it is, it's alright. Another update is that David Walliams World opens 1 hour after the park opens now, which I guess makes sense. I've been hearing a lot of complaints about it, but Nickelodeon Land at Pleasure Beach shuts 1 hour before parks. I think it's quite a common thing really, as long as they don't do it with CBeebies Land. This has been closed for 1.5 seasons and no further updates about it. Apparently it will be coming back this season, but we'll just have to wait and see. Apparently it's a whole new different ride system in here. Not too sure how true that is, but it's looking likely considering how long it's been closed for. The towers still aren't open, so it's looking like they aren't going to be open this season. Please Hex, reopen. We're going to head over to Forbidden Valley. Now, there's this gigantic house that overlooks the gardens. But the question is, what is the house actually used for now? You can't see in because they've blacked it all out and put boards over it. But if anyone knows what this is used for, let me know. Well, I took the longest possible route to get here, but I'm here. Or tentacle. It's been ages since Nemesis opened, and the area still looks great, and there's been even more additions to Nemesis over the past few weeks, and even construction on a brand new ride. And no, it's not a funfair ride, it's an actual ride. It looks so cool. I've always loved the ice since opening, and it's only broke once, I believe. Only once. Not bad, Merlin. I've got my eye on you. It's because it's an eye, and it's looking at you. It says, I've got my eye on you. It's because it's an eye. It's an eye. Split screen, please. Xbox, Lego Portal, Galactica. No difference. These frogs just don't get a rest, do they? From Phalanx to CBeebies. Galactica closed, so we're back around here. I'm gonna ride Wickerman. But we will head back round there later because there's some very, very exciting construction on Alton Towers, brand new ride, potentially for 2025. 40 minutes. Light my fire. Back on. It's always good to have a ride on the wickerman. Is that good?
It is so bad, I want to give you a 0, but that's not possible.
It's time for a ride on the Congo River Rapids! Rafters, we're taking on these waterfalls. Oh, I just put my hand in bird poo. Oh. Anyway, we're gonna go on the Congo River Rapids. Oh man, I need to wash my hand now. And after a quick pit stop to wash my hands, we're over at the Congo River Rapids. Will we get wet? That's the question. A bit of a queue for the rapids. Shows that they're still popular though. We're heading into this little queue. Probably take like 5 minutes. The rapids have drastically improved since they turned on all of the... I'm getting conscious of my hand having bird poo on now. Since they turned back on the waterfalls. It feels actually rough, and you definitely 110% get wet, because you do. There's a huge wave, if you know what I mean, by the pizza and pasta. They're probably the best rapids in the UK now. Only 10 minutes. It's time for a ride on Nemesis Reborn. And the extension queue is closed. Thank God I have to walk all that. A bit more extra theme into that with all the laces, strawberry laces added to it. I'm going to be honest, when I came in the park this morning, I headed straight for Nemesis and had a ride towards mid-row. And actually, to be honest, I never said that there was any kind of rattle in Nemesis's ride, new Reborn. But actually this morning I definitely could feel a rattle, especially towards the end of the ride, so it is definitely true that Nemesis has a little bit of a rattle. But depending on what row we get, we'll see how the rattle is. This definitely looks like it was built to move in some way. Maybe it wasn't, but that gap there and the gap all in the veins or whatever it is definitely looks like it's meant to move, but it hasn't, so maybe I'm just wrong. After riding Nemesis, I now find myself in just chicken with chicken strips and chips. Nemesis, amazing as always. Although the guy on there pushed the restraint right down, actually hurt. We've got these £11 with Mad Annual Pass discount, £14 something before. And yeah, it's not actually too bad. 4 chicken strips, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, about 15,000 chips. The chips are very nice.